Hi guys, welcome to the first exercise of this class. So make sure you stay tuned, you like our video and subscribe, allow notification. Okay, so let's get started. This is the Coreldraw we are talking about. The interface. When you open your Coreldraw, this is what you see as the first thing that will pop up when Coreldraw is being launched is this. At the top left of the Coreldraw, you are seeing the 64-bit. I'm using 64-bit Coreldraw. This is the welcome screen. Yeah, so we have the menu bar, which is we can find file, edit, view, objects, effects, bitmaps, text, table, tools, window, and help. While the second one is the options bar, where you choose your options, and the next one here is the property bar. So some other toolbar have hidden because we haven't selected or added any command to this particular phrase. That's why I see it like this. So yeah, if I close it, this is a document I just designed. As you can see, there's a slight difference with this page. You see that this one is showing us that there's a group property bar which you can also ungroup and the rest of them. So let's leave this one now and let's focus on the basics. So talking about the basics, and the first thing you need to using Coreldraw as a Coreldraw user, we need to tell you that this is the file option, this is the file menu bar. When you click on the file, there is a drop down which you can also help you to that, like you interact with the computer to tell the computer what you want to do in the Coreldraw interface. This is the control N. This is telling that you can have a new document. So it's the same thing here. When you click outside, this is control N. The shortcut key is control N. A new document. When I automatically click it, it will pop up a new document like this for me. So this is the new document, which actually you can change the orientation. There's what we call orientation. This is paper orientation. This is vertical paper orientation. So we can also use landscape paper orientation. So this is the size of the paper. This is the paper thumbnail, which you can choose the A4 ledger. So when I want to do a flyer, I will choose A5. When I want it landscape, I will come to this landscape and say put it landscape. Now this is the unit. Unit is the drawing unit of the size of the object you are using. You choose the one you are very familiar in calculating with, the one you understand. Some people use inches, millimeter, and the rest of the sizes that are here. So the best one I can advise you to go for is the inches. If you can actually understand inches. So this is the inches. I'll put it in the inches unit right now, and then this is the open command. When I click my mouse there, so you can see Control O is the shortcut key for opening a document that already been saved. You can't open a document that wasn't saved or done with Coreldraw, except you have done a particular document, then you can now save it. This title bar I show here is showing us that this interface is on title. I haven't saved a single one with it, that's why it's showing on title. But now using this option of save command, when we click on save, when we want to save this particular work now, we just choose. So I'm going to create a new folder. I'll click on this new folder and I'll make sure my caps lock is turned on, and I'll say practical folder. I'll open it and I'll save it. I'll say exercise 1 and I'll save it. Immediately I save it, I'll click on the save option here, and the title bar I've changed to version C works practical folder exercise 1, telling us that the work is saved on local disk C under works folder. When I open the works folder, I'll see practical folder. When I open the practical folder again, I'll see exercise 1 document. So that's it. So the next thing there is the cut, copy, print, undo option, and import, export. Some of these tools are not highlighted, they are flattened, they are dead right now because you haven't selected an object or you haven't start doing any works on the screen. So using the screw on your mouse, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. Just make sure you place your mouse on the mouse cursor on the right part you want to zoom, then you screw in or you screw out to right. On the left hand side of the Coreldraw, you see the zoom tool. This is the zoom panel, which you can just click letter Z on your keyboard. You strike letter Z on your keyboard, then you're already having the change of cursor, which is the zoom size. So you can click here to balance it, use it. Then this one is telling you that zoom to page width, and this one is telling you that zoom to page height. So sometimes we prefer using zoom to page height so that we have all angles seen when we are doing a lot of things using the Coreldraw interface. So this is the pick tool which you use to pick an object. This is an object tool here, which is a rectangle, circle, and the rest of the commands that are there. So when you drag, you just need to click on the object you want to use and start dragging. How do you drag? You drag while clicking on the mouse, then you drag it to any direction you want. You can go upward, downward, or anyway. So when you want it to be a equal size, you just need to hold your control key while dragging to have equal size like this, equal size of the shape. So this is it. Then all you have to do is, this is a pick tool, you click on pick tool to carry it. If you are not on pick tool, as the name implies, pick tool, selection tool, or position, you can't position, or you can't actually pick this particular object. So let's see, I am on zoom tool, I want to carry this shape now, I cannot carry it. You see, I cannot carry it. So that's why you have to make sure you are always on pick tool to make sure that you can carry any object. So this is it, and this is the same thing that is applicable using the eclipse tool. Just draw it like this. Without the pick tool, you can't carry it. So this is it, this is the shape we have here. So we can also achieve other shapes using the square shape, which is rectangle. You can do something like this too. Go back to the pick tool, and this is the text tool, which you can use to type in text. Alright, so this is the text tool also. I'll just type in this practical like this, and make sure that you are always on pick tool to carry any of these objects you have on your screen. Now, any object that you have on your screen that is not inside this page cannot be printable. Like, I have to say it again, any object you have on your screen that is not in this printing page or working, that is out of this particular shape of size that you put. You know, initially you inserted A5, so anything that is out of this A5 can never be printed. So make sure you always mind the areas of your working. Meanwhile, you can work with all this white space you are seeing. These are the working space of the Coreldraw, but when you want to print it, make sure they are all in the size of the work. So when we go down here, we have the options and the editable dialog box. This tells us about the pages. We have only one page now, which is this particular A5 page. That's why the Coreldraw is telling us that there is a page 1 that is already activated. So this, you can add other pages by right clicking on this. You can rename this page to any other thing. You can say insert page after or before. So when I say after will be like after this particular practical folder, another page will come in. Are you seeing it? So this is the page 1 and this is the page 2. And when you are on it, it will tell you that of number 2. So that's it. Now you want to delete it, you make sure you click on the page you want to delete. You can't be on page 1 and delete page 2, so you have to be on page 2 to delete page 2. I'll right click on it and I'll say delete. It will go automatically. So, and then the rest of the thing is the right hand side of the interface, which is the color palette. The color palette, when you bring your mouse to this particular junction, you can carry your color palette in. Alright, so your color palette can follow you to anywhere, and you can also take it back there. And under this window command now, there is where you can now choose the type of color you want to be working with, which we have is already on default. You can add the RGB or the CMYK. So what you add, if you just check mark on it, and the double color will appear here. So that's it. Now this place now, the X that is showing here after the name of the program we have done already, or the project we have done already, it means to close the program. If you click on that X now, that program is already gone. So this save dialog box also helps you to save previous and current process on your Coreldraw. Meanwhile, you are still working, you are still shifting the object, you still have to be saving it. It is not highlighted now because I just saved it, but if I shift this thing again to another position, it will tell you that your eye is always on this man, so that you don't forget saving your current process. So that's that on that. And now we have the ruler guide and the rest of the thing. When you want to see or preview the work you are doing so properly, it's okay. So let's use the zoom tool now. When you click on the zoom tool and say zoom to the page's height, click on the pick tool and you want to see the design you have done so far without anything obstructing you, you just need to click here, or you strike F9, function 9 on your keyboard. When you click it, this is how it will now be previewing. Only the design will be previewing, and you just click it again so that you go back to the normal screen. So this one is the roller guide. When you click on it, you have a roller guide. There is the roller guide, horizontal roller guide. You just drag this place down, and from the other side you drag it from the left side. So these are the ruler helps you to guide you on arranging stuff and seeing the height and the sizes of the thing you are doing. If you don't want it, you can turn it off here, and that's how it goes. For you to delete it, when it's highlighted to red color, you just click delete on your keyboard, click it and strike delete here on your keyboard, and the rest of them is having the same way of going off. Alright, so this is it. Now let's look on the color palette side. I click an object before I decided to add a color to it, so I can choose black, blue, any color I want. And this color docker that is down here is telling you the numbers of colors you have already added to your design. It will be showing here, and when you customize it, it will also be showing here, so that you don't need to go back there to start looking for the color you use already. So I will leave it in this blue, and if I zoom in, you will see that this thing is having a black line. How do I zoom in? I just screw, I kept my mouse on the particular point I want to see, and I use the mouse wheel on my device and screw it. You can now see the black line border, which is called the outline. There are many ways to get rid of the outline. This is how you edit or increase outline. It was on 0.5 on default size. I can put it to 2. This is how you increase it. And if you want to get rid of it automatically, you just need to select the object, make sure the object is selected, and you right click on your mouse. And the thing is already gone. This is the undo tool, which you can click once, the thing will come back, the line border is going to come back, and then you can use this option here to remove the outline. When you double click on this particular icon, you double click on it to bring out the outline pen is on black color. So when you click on this point too, you can choose to put it on none and click OK. So that's it. This is how you work with your colors and the rest of the thing. You just make sure you highlight the object you want to add the effect on before you start editing it. You click on it and make sure you are on pick tool so that you can start picking it. So thank you for watching. Please, if you like our video, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the notification so that you don't miss out with any of our videos we are going to be dropping next. Thank you.